Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima Underworld 2. And when last we left off, the exit was over there, and if we wanted to, we could have bypassed pretty much nearly all of this level and gone straight to the exit. But if we'd done that, we'd have missed most of the goodies that are available on this level, and that's basically what I'm doing these sidetracking diversions for. Basically for all of the goodies. And there are a fair few things that you can actually get here. One of them, a few of them we've already got. We have the actual helmet that we got, and the boots. The helmet and the boots are pretty good, but there are a few more other things that we can get. One of which is a ring, and it's a pretty good ring. The other that we can actually get is a set of plate leggings. The plate leggings are actually very hard to not notice, mainly because of the fact that they are actually on the way to the exit. Also, we really want to actually rest again and just get through this, because at the moment we're brute forcing this puzzle. This puzzle is solvable if you go at it from one particular angle. You can just use all of the switches to get through everything, but there's really actually no need to do so. Mainly because you can just, if you have a high enough casting and mana, and a high enough level of course, you can just brute force the whole puzzle by just opening it with the open spell. It's a pretty useful spell. You can see why I went on that diversion to go and get that particular rune. That rune is a very, very important rune. Now, we're currently full, but we're going to eat these apples as well, so that we can get these stuffed. We stuffed now? No, we are just full. That's fine. What we want to do right now is we want to basically go and have a look and see if there's anything else around. Now, if memory serves, there's a pretty nice set of items here. There's also this excellent black sword. I remember it specifically as excellent quality because it's a really good weapon. It's not, however, magically enchanted. You could, in theory, magically enchant it. It's a pretty nice weapon. I mean, I do want to take it. Of course, I'd have to make some room somewhere to hold on to it. We are, after all, carrying a lot of things. And we are, of course, going to be carrying a few more things on our adventure, but we'll take this just for the time being. There are a few more things we actually want to do. We want to head over here, actually, because there is one item here that is actually even more useful than the, there's one item that's more useful than the black sword that we just picked up, and that is a suit of armor. Ooh, there's a big drop there. Might have to go at that from the other angle, or at least from this way. But indeed, we want to get over there. Oh, getting over there is actually semi-important. But not by dropping down a very, very big hole. That would be kind of defeating. So if we go this way, because this is the area that we'd previously been in that we couldn't get past before because of the lock on the portcullis. Did we just get hit by a spell? We did just get hit by a spell. Let's use that. I don't quite know what it's going to do, but there we go. Ow. There we go, and we are through. Now what we want to do... Hello, you're going to be hostile, aren't you? Yes, yes you are. This was a terrible decision for you. There's multiple of you. Hello. Not a good idea for you. Not a good idea at all. Now, what we want to do is we actually want to avoid all of these. Definitely avoid all these pits. Because there's one place we actually want to go to. I believe there's an area down here that we want to actually get into. This area here has an item that's very important. At least I think it's very important. I think this is the location of one of the items I'm looking for. Which of course involves unceremoniously dropping down a pit. We might not have to unceremoniously drop down a pit though. Maybe that will help. No, it seems like we might have to unceremoniously drop... Nope! Now there is an actual platform. Which is good. Which is good. Excellent. There, doesn't appear to be anything else dangerous around here. I do think there is a secret here. Yes, there's a secret here. And it just opens. What we want is not the signet ring. We want this ring here. An undamaged gold ring. It's not just a gold ring, this. This is an undamaged magical gold ring, if memory serves. And we're going to test this out by doing some resting and basically identifying it. Seems like a good idea to me. Seems like a very good idea to me. Right. Let's test to see if this is in fact the ring that I want. This is a really good ring, if that is the case. This one, and this one. And we'll just identify this and check. There we go. Yes, it is an undamaged ring of regeneration. So we're not really going to have to worry so much about our health anymore, which is pretty good. And we want to quickly make a diversion back and make a loop around pretty much. We could have gone the other way round to get to this location. And in theory we could enchant the Black Sword, and hopefully with enough randomness we could get a pretty good enchantment. But I'm probably actually going to drop that sword, mainly because we have the Sword of Stone Strike and we have this sword, which is pretty good. What we actually want is a leather vest, basically a leather jerkin that is available to us. We want that basically so that we can basically, it's got an enchantment that's very useful. It's a very useful enchantment. It probably would have been useful earlier on in the level, ironically enough, but well, I'll take what I can get. I most certainly will take what I can get. Also, I'm about to get hit in the face with a spell. Yeah, that kinda hurt. Oh yeah, I was about to say that actually we can't get from it from this way. I don't know why I went this way again. Should have really gone the other way and just got hit by some more fireballs for my trouble. We're actually going to go this way round and head down to here. Seems like a good idea. And by good idea, I mean I really need to stop and rest because oh my health. Oh my. That's kind of bad. By kind of bad, I mean that would probably have killed me. By probably, I mean definitely would have killed me. So all we need to do is basically head down and turn right, which is not so bad. Okay, we're back here, and right, down, this way, there we go. And we only got hit by some of the spells! Ow! That hurt a lot. Fortunately, we have spells that will in fact heal us. We actually have the heal spell. I don't think we can cast the best version of a heal spell. It's not currently working. There we go. We really need some more casting skill at some point. When we level a few more times, seems like a good idea. I mean, we have the regeneration spell, but we really... Or regeneration ring, rather. So we effectively have the spell on, but we don't want to rely on it. Now here is this item. This is the item I was looking for. This is a serviceable leather vest. You may think that's nothing really significant, it's just a leather vest. That is indeed true. It is just a leather vest. Also, this is a small area of the previous floor that we're just going to examine briefly. I don't actually remember at all what's in here. Not a lot, apparently. Not a lot at all. Just a few damaged weapons and some bones. It's probably a nice place to rest, though. Which is what we're pretty much going to have to do if we want to identify what that item is. We're using a lot of the higher level spells. Saying that though, we're only using a few of them. Yeah, some spells just never really get used very often. I really should be using spells like gate travel more, but I end up just not using them that much. Also, we are now hungry. But it is worth actually working out what this is. This is a serviceable leather vest of flame-proof. Pretty much wearing that will mean that we have flame-proof. Which is actually why I'm probably going to drop that at some point. I'm probably not going to drop it yet. I'm probably going to hold on to it for a little while longer, purely because we could drop it in a place where if I do want to get it enchanted, it would be easier to do so. Say, for instance, if I was back in Britannia. But for now, we'll just put it in our bag here. It is a useful item to have. I might get it repaired at some point. Basically, if we end up in a situation where we really want to navigate some lava, it'll be a good thing to have. We just put on the leather vest, and then we don't have to worry about it. It's like the boots of lava walking. Except not the boots of lava walking. Because they still didn't help me against fire elementals. I'm still a little bitter about that. Just a little. Those fire elementals were nasty. We could, in theory, go the way we came, actually, to bypass most of the spells that would actually hit us. The downside of this, of course, is that if we went that way round, we'd pretty much hit some other spells instead. So instead, I'm going to go the way that we know how. And I'm going to have to save for this, because the last thing I want to have happen is for us to die horribly here. Right. So what we do is we go 1, 2, so we go up past 2, and then right, and then left. Right. Okay, here we go. Like this, this, and that. And then we only get hit by a few things. There we go. Not bad at all. We aren't yet done with all of the enchanted pieces of equipment. We still have a few things that we need to do. Did this lock? It's certainly closed. I wonder who closed it. I'm really curious as to who closed it. Right, let's move on. Was it that way we wanted to go, or was it this way? I think it was this way. Because we want to head down to level 4. We definitely want to head down to level 4. We also, I do think, want to head up here. You see those plate leggings there? They're too heavy to pick up. That's because we don't need these anymore. We definitely don't need these anymore. Away with you! We don't need these because we have better ones. They may not actually be currently in better shape, but they are magical. And that's what makes them better. They're better because they're magic. We're going to find out what magic, and then we're going to fix them. And if these were cursed, I'd be feeling very, very silly right now. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure these are not cursed. He says, now putting on cursed leggings. Nope, these are serviceable plate leggings of great protection, which is pretty much better than what we're currently using. A little bit of restoring of the actual durability of these, and they will be good as new. And also, will be good as new as well. There we go. They're back to tip-top condition. We're soon going to be back to that as well. What we need to do is we need to get some food. Food is good. We're going to need to get a lot of food, because we're going to want to rest again. We're going to want to rest again because we do not want to go down to the next floor without a lot of magic, because the next floor is the 4th floor. And the 4th floor has a lot of dangerous enemies. A lot of dangerous enemies. We'll just eat everything, I think, here. Seems like a plan. Nope, we cannot actually eat everything, because we are full. Which is handy. Okay. There we go. We probably want to eat now, though. Oh, we have 2 of these. There we go. And an apple. Now what we want to do is we want to have this prepared. And we were told that one of the 3 that we shall be fighting like to use poison. We have a spell that will protect us from poison, I'm pretty sure. It might actually be a high-level spell. No, it's not. It's not a high-level spell. It's only 3rd level. That there is Cure Poison. We are going to want to make sure that we do not die horribly to poison effects. Also, these are the stairs effectively up to level 4. Now, we could do a few things here. We could pretty much make sure that we could make this a little easier for ourselves, but I'd rather not. Here is the 4th floor. Here is a ball chain. And there is a mist cloud. Fair enough. Portcullis is still locked. I see this is going to be one of those kind of instances where there's probably going to be some sort of alternate entrance in. That, or pulling us multiple times, does not in fact open this up. Oh, it does eventually. Good. It does eventually, but you sort of want that mist cloud to go away, though. It's an interesting trap. I'm not quite sure what it does. I really don't want to know what it does. But I don't think this is going to work. Not that weapon. Mainly because these are probably going to be liches, and liches are not affected by the Sword of Stone Strike. A faint tingling sensation. Who is this? This is an upset lich named Morphius. Right. This is in fact one of the three. We probably want to deal with this, person. Set a thief to catch a thief, eh, Shana? How didst thou know my name? That is an interesting question. 'Tis my business to know, lady. And are we not in the same business? What business is that? I am, or once was, Morphius, by trade a thief, assassin, cracksman, forger, corsair, racketeer, and spy, and now in death a guard in this graveyard. I seek to pass this door, Morphius. If you were to, he might. No, I shall keep you out, Surfacer. The Guardian shall not have the treasure of Praecor Loth. I owe him that much, at any rate. What debt would keep a dead thief here? Praecor Loth met me and pulled me from the gutter. I had skills, yes, but I thought them good for nothing but finding me money to spend and women when I was lonely. He taught me to fight. He taught me things to fight for. I was already a good thief. The best, really. But with him I became a hero. Now at last I am paying that debt, these 7 centuries. But Praecor Loth is dead. How couldst thou pay a debt now? Not dead! Not dead! He lives. His soul is alive in this tomb. As long as no one disturbs him, he shall be fine, just as he always was. Fine? Fine for a corpse, you mean? Now look, errand girl, thou knowest the rules. You must stay here and die, as thy fellows have for 700 years, or you may run back to your master and bid him disturb us no more. I think this person thinks that we work for the Guardian. But no, we shall stay, and we shall fight thee. Art thou sure? Thy fellows lying around here might advise thee differently. Thanks for the warning. Now let us fight. So be it. Weapon drawn. We need to be very careful, mainly because this is going to be a tricky foe. A very tricky foe. Although I was sort of expecting magic, I seem not to be getting magic. I'm not really getting anything. Also, we have indeed been poisoned, which is kind of bad. This is apparently not a spell. Pretty sure this was a spell, unless I have actually got the wrong spell here. Have I got the wrong spell? Oh, I have the wrong rune. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, Morpheus. I'm just preparing spells. Let's see, what do I actually want? I want that. And that. There we go, that's better. This is probably quite a nasty poison. Oh yes, this is a nasty poison. Let's get rid of that. There we go, it's gone. For now, anyway. Morpheus is going to be a tricky foe. The poisons and tricks that Morpheus is going to throw at us are basically going to be a challenge. But fortunately, we are armed with a nasty blade. And he appears to be armed with his own arm. I suppose he will never be disarmed that way. Ha 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 ha! Oh dear, my light orb has run out. Excuse me, Morpheus, don't mind me. I'm just switching light sources. You'll understand, right? You don't want to fight this fight in the dark, do you? There we go, that's better. Let's keep going. Alright. Let's go. Any more interruptions? Is another enemy going to appear and decide to try and fight? Who knows? Either way, Morpheus, you're not really going to survive this by the looks of it. Ooh, poisoned again. And our helmet got damaged. It's alright, I think we can pretty much take care of Morpheus here. There we go! Excellent. Morpheus has fallen. And I do believe Morphius dropped a rune. He dropped a knockstone. Morphius was indeed a lich. Can I? Yes, I can I was about to say I can past that, but no. I can cast that and leave that poison in the past. Haha. For indeed, we were victorious. There is now no 3, there is only 2. Also, he dropped a lockpick. I suppose it's apt for a thief to drop a lockpick. So we have dealt with 1 of the 3. 2 of the 3, however, still remain. And we're going to have to fight them if we want to get past. And get to Praecor Loth. I get the feeling that was probably the easier of the 2. I hope that wasn't the easier of the 2. Because that poison, if we'd have left that alone, would have been quite horrifying. But as it stands, that poison was most certainly not horrifying. Which I suppose is not so bad. And just before we end here, let's get that stone, the light sphere, let's get that fixed up. Last thing we want here is to have a light sphere that's not working. There we go. Much better. So, when we come back, folks, we'll see if we can find more of the 3, and then make the 2 the 1, and then make the 1 the none. So, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.